Friend, after the latest updates, many people are asking the exact same question. Can all of this really be just a coincidence? Because while Jimin was talking about how he ends up using Jungkook's things during tours, they both showed a closeness that caught the attention of many fans. But what comes next is even more interesting. Jungkook has said several times that he doesn't particularly like going out to explore places when he travels, although when he's with Jimin, he seems to enjoy every experience like never before. We also saw Jimin complaining about folding laundry, which was the cutest thing, while J-Hope reacted to how they live like a real couple, sharing everything. Stay tuned because this is just the beginning. Hey Jikookies! Check out this adorable tidbit that shows how these two share absolutely everything, just like the beautiful couple they are. Jimin himself confessed that when he's on tour around the world, he doesn't worry at all about the clothes or things he packs in his own suitcase. Instead, his real attention is focused on what Jungkook has. This happens because Jimin always ends up using Jungkook's things during their trips. It's so sweet and clearly demonstrates the immense trust they have in each other, because they act like a real couple with no secrets and who share the same wardrobe without any problem. And this tour thing immediately reminds us of a super cute moment from that interview that all the fans loved to watch over and over again. In that interview, they were asked directly what Jikook always carry in their bags when they travel together. Jimin answered very seriously and replied that he always carries his lip balm for protection. The best part came a second later when Jungkook, with incredible ease and without hesitation, took the lip balm directly from Jimin and applied some to his own lips, demonstrating to the cameras that he's very comfortable using his own things. This beautiful moment during the interview is the most direct proof that they share their daily lives without asking permission, just like a real couple in their private moments. Seeing Jungkook take Jimin's personal product so spontaneously confirms to all of us fans that there are no boundaries or separations between them. Now let's move on to the next thing that melts the hearts of all Jikookies and shows just how much they love each other. Everyone knows that Jungkook has always been very direct about how he's not a fan of tourism, that he doesn't like going for walks or strolling around cities when he travels to other countries. He's simply not interested in those tourist activities. But look how everything completely changes when he's with his favorite person, because when Jimin approaches him and affectionately asks, "You like being with me, right?" Jungkook's answer comes out naturally and spontaneously, saying, "It's fun traveling with you." The best proof of this tender love is their own moments together that have been captured on video, which fans always watch to remember their beautiful connection. In those videos, we can see a totally happy and excited Jungkook skydiving, boating, trying out all sorts of different activities, and exploring completely new places. The most beautiful thing of all is that Jungkook is smiling throughout the pictures, showing an immense joy he only feels when he's with Jimin, making it clear that he's capable of doing anything for him. Seeing these clear facts, we realize that it was never about the countries, the hotels, or the places they visited on their trips. It was solely and exclusively about the wonderful company, because the truth is that Jungkook loves and is fascinated by being wherever Jimin is, no matter where in the world it is. Now, look at this incredible moment, which once again demonstrates with real-life examples how these two live as a true couple. This time, Jimin stated very clearly and directly that when he's on tour, the most important thing for him isn't what he packs in his suitcase, but what Jungkook packs. Jimin confessed to everyone that the reason for this is because, at the end of the day, he always ends up using Jungkook's things and clothes throughout the entire trip. This is a truly couple-like response that reveals the immense trust and beautiful intimacy they share in their daily lives. The best part of this moment was seeing the boys' beautiful reaction as Jimin shared this secret about their relationship. Upon hearing Jimin's words, Jungkook couldn't hide his happiness and a huge smile spread across his face, showing that he completely agreed with what was being said. Furthermore, Jimin made it perfectly clear that Jungkook isn't bothered at all by him using his personal belongings, demonstrating that there are no secrets or divisions between them, but rather total support and a deep affection that is only seen in genuine couples. As if that weren't enough, at that very moment we witnessed the amusing reaction of their godfather, J-Hope, who was present and immediately noticed the strong connection between the two. Every time something like this happens, they show us directly and unfiltered that they share absolutely everything in their daily lives, from clothing to the most intimate moments of the tour. For all of us fans who love Jikook, seeing Jungkook's smile and how naturally they share their belongings is the clearest sign that they live together as a united and loving couple. Now let's talk about Jungkook, who recently revealed part of his strict daily workout routine, and wow, it left us all speechless. With everything he showed us, it's no surprise that he's regaining muscle mass so quickly and impressively. In the shared images, we saw him giving it his all and doing super intense exercises like pull-ups, lat pull-downs, dips, bench presses, and bicep curls, in addition to many more exercises that demonstrate the incredible physical strength our muscular bunny currently possesses. What amazes all of us fans the most is that Jungkook maintains impressive discipline even now, throughout this entire tour the band is currently on. He doesn't make any excuses about travel or concert fatigue, instead, he stays focused on his goal. His training is so serious and professional that he completes a total of 3 entire circuits of exercises, taking only a short 2-minute break between each round to recover and move on to the next level of his routine. This clearly demonstrates that Jungkook doesn't mess around when it comes to training and taking care of his body. His consistency and dedication are admirable, as working so intensely in the middle of an international tour requires a tremendous effort. Everyone who watches his videos is impressed by his stamina, and for us fans, it's a source of pride to see him give his all in every workout, staying strong, healthy, and incredibly energetic at all times. In the latest updates shared with the public, Jimin was clearly and meticulously seen performing a very ordinary task while preparing for the band's upcoming tours. In the shared video, Jimin was seen patiently folding his clothes in front of the camera, though he did complain a little about the effort and time involved in keeping everything perfectly organized. During this spontaneous moment, Jimin openly expressed that folding clothes was pure torture, a very sincere statement with which many people immediately agreed on social media, as it is one of the least favorite household chores for most people, and it's easy to empathize with his frustration in that moment of preparation. Despite his occasional minor complaints, it was an incredibly cute, sweet, and entertaining moment to see Jimin folding each of his garments while meticulously organizing everything he was going to pack for the international tour. His direct and natural way of expressing himself revealed his authentic personality, showing that, despite being a huge music star, he lives and experiences the same everyday, boring, and tedious situations as anyone else at home. Seeing him interact so transparently, even while slightly fussing about his outfit, made many people feel a strong connection to him, appreciating his spontaneity and his unique way of dealing with daily obligations. This genuine moment once again demonstrated Jimin's unique charisma, making everyone feel completely identified with his natural reaction to the travel preparations and packing his luggage. His honesty in sharing these small moments of his private routine generated a huge wave of affection among his fans, who directly expressed their love and admiration for him through thousands of comments. Seeing how adorable he looked doing his chores while openly complaining about the order of his clothes made it clear how much people appreciate him, reinforcing the collective desire that he never changes his transparent, fun, and natural personality. Furthermore, these moments where he's seen organizing his clothes connect directly to what we already know about his travels and life on tour. Seeing the amount of clothing Jimin has to fold and pack in his suitcases immediately reminded many people that much of that clothing will eventually be worn by Jungkook. Watching him strive to get everything ready, even though it's complete torture for him, shows us the behind the scenes of their shared travels and how he prepares with total dedication to fulfill his commitments, making every little video of his routine incredibly valuable for understanding his daily life. As we all know from his own statements, Jungkook has directly revealed that he's been trying to regain all his muscle mass and completely rebuild the impressive physique he had a few months ago. His dedication to this goal is truly impressive and admirable. Even amidst their hectic and tiring schedule with all the concerts on tour, he doesn't stop or make excuses, demonstrating tremendous willpower to achieve his personal goals regardless of the fatigue accumulated from the band's travels. To achieve this significant transformation, Jungkook undergoes rigorous and professional full-body workouts every day of the week. His daily routines focus directly on working his back, chest, shoulders, biceps, triceps, and forearms, activating each muscle group and repeating this intense sequence for 3 complete rounds of high-resistance exercises. This man's level of discipline and consistency is truly incredible. Maintaining such a demanding pace requires powerful mental focus and a genuine commitment to his physical well-being. While many others would prefer to rest, sleep, and completely relax after such long and exhausting concerts on stage, he remains steadfast, focused on his daily goals, and taking the utmost care of his body at all times. Our muscular bunny is working incredibly hard in his free time backstage, and the wonderful results of all that constant effort are already clearly visible in his arms and back. This entire routine makes it clear that when he sets a goal, he works tirelessly until he achieves it, inspiring everyone who witnesses his dedication. Furthermore, this incredible physical effort demonstrates his strong mindset for surpassing himself day after day, regardless of external circumstances. Completing these 3 demanding exercise circuits daily, while balancing the pressure of touring with his health, is proof of his unwavering consistency. Images of his daily practices show that he is in a great moment of preparation and endurance, making the entire public greatly appreciate the energy and effort he puts into every aspect of his life, both in his live performances and in taking care of his own physical condition. To deeply respect Jimin and Jungkook means understanding with complete sincerity that no one knows their private lives, their routines, and their daily lives better than they do themselves. Many people who support and admire them from all over the world wholeheartedly wish to see them happy and stable at every stage of their journey, but most importantly, we must fully respect their individual decisions, their true feelings, and their absolute freedom. A person's daily actions reveal far more about who they truly are than any statement or word they could ever say, and it is in daily life that true character and the bonds that unite people in their closest circle are demonstrated. It is not our place to question or interfere in their dynamics, but rather to maturely accept the way they choose to live their public and private lives. How we treat others in our lives, how we react to differences of opinion, and how we respect each individual's personal boundaries is what truly reflects our values and our upbringing to society. If we truly admire these 2 artists and are genuinely happy for their everyday interactions, our primary wish should be their complete happiness, without trying to impose our own expectations, pressures, or personal desires on what they choose to do in their private lives. May Jimin and Jungkook be immensely happy in whatever way they choose in their private lives, and may we never forget that mutual respect, empathy, and sincere affection will always carry far more weight and value than any judgment, hasty opinion, or external criticism. Furthermore, it's crucial to understand that genuine support for those we care about is demonstrated by maintaining a mature, direct, and protective stance toward their emotional well-being at all times, avoiding engaging in debates that contribute nothing positive. At the end of the day, our actions and behavior reveal to the world who we truly are and what kind of feelings and values we hold in our hearts. Properly supporting Jimin and Jungkook means celebrating their shared joys, like the beautiful moments when they share clothes on tour, look out for each other, or travel happily together. It means always accompanying them with a positive, serious attitude, filled with unconditional respect for their beautiful bond, understanding that their connection is something that belongs solely to them. Finally, we must always remember that empathy should be the foundation of all our interactions and the affection we send them daily through digital platforms. When we see the dedication with which they work, how they share their most personal belongings, and the beautiful way they support each other in every project, the most valuable thing we can offer them as fans is a safe space, free from unnecessary demands that could be annoying or intrusive. By acting with maturity and valuing their actual actions above the opinions of others, we demonstrate that our appreciation is completely genuine and selfless, allowing them to continue sharing their lives and happiness with complete peace of mind alongside the people they love, building a healthy environment where respect is always the absolute priority.